when you all started filming the first movie, did you know the kind of cult following that it would have? I mean, the books were wildly popular, so I'm sure myself and a lot of people were waiting for the first movie to come out. But you guys as actors, did you know kind of how many years later, I mean, all of these people, especially my age, probably millennials, still rewatch those movies? I mean, they just had a huge impact, you know? Did you guys know that going into this at all?
We had no idea. We had no idea. Honestly, this is, I'm gonna date the film and me, but somebody said I don't age, which is a lie, but thank you. So we made these films pre-Instagram, pre-Twitter, pre-Facebook really, and Facebook was just kind of coming up, right? And so during the casting process, it was, we didn't really know it was gonna be a big deal, obviously. I turned it down 3 times. Had no idea it was gonna be a cultural phenomenon. But when it started filming and then these fan sites started popping up, it was very intense, to be honest. Because coming from, I've been building my career. I moved out to LA when I was 18 with all my earnings that I burned through within like 6 months. I was couch hopping. I was living with anyone who would like let me sleep in their living room for a month, and then it was hard out there. And then I booked some commercials that were able to keep me in LA. I was about to have to go home and say I gave up, but I was able to keep working. And then when this movie came along and it did well, it was really intense, but in a good way. I was young, I didn't really know how to take it in, so just focus on the work, and make sure that hopefully we're doing something to give service to the fans. Because the books obviously became something big, and during the filming we really didn't know. And I will say, I completely attribute the success of Twilight, the whole saga, to one person, and that's Catherine Hardwicke. Now, I know Stephanie Meyer created it, and she's obviously earns those kudos, of course, too. But through Stephanie's unique lens and vision for the film, that ability to say, we're all kind of outcasts, and we have that feeling inside of us. Whether, even a lot of popular people back at school, there's that feeling of something is a secret inside, or something that separates me, and I'm not good enough, I want to be better. And there's a darkness there. And I think she really kind of held on to that and globbed onto that in a way that allowed us to be wallflowers that would bloom. And I think there's something absolutely beautiful about that, to understand that we have a connection. And then through these Comic-Cons and through these conventions, I'm sure you're meeting people here, right? And they share a passion, and you're not alone. And you never were. But now you can kind of see it and feel it a little bit more. And I think that's what I love about the Twilight Saga. And it's really, my love for it grew after I filmed it. And it's because of you guys. Honestly, because of you guys. Thank you. It's amazing. Don't be shy, you can raise your hand. You don't need to put it down when I look at you, unless you don't want to ask the question. No. And now you have to, because I'm so curious. You wrote it down on your phone?
I did not.
Okay, good.
If you ever had the opportunity, would you ever do a spin-off all about Jasper or a TV show?
Ooh, if I had the opportunity to do a spin-off about Jasper, I would. I don't know. That'd be cool. It depends on what it is. I think I'd love to see, I really wanted to see Alice and Jasper's meet. I wanted to really kind of dive into the backstory of Alice, because there's, from what we heard from Stephanie, just talking to her one-on-one, there's some intense stuff there. It's really cool, but she hasn't really gotten it out there. I'd love to see that. I'd almost prefer Jasper is in an Alice origin story. You know what I mean? There's something really cool about that, and then to kind of tie those together. That'd be really cool though, yeah, I'd be interested. Nowadays they have the de-aging technology, so that's good. Robert De Niro can play 20 years old, except the hard thing is, it's like, hey, what's up, guy? I'm a 20-year-old, tough guy. I'm gonna go take a seat right here. Okay, tough guy, what are you gonna do? That's like, so I don't know. If that is gonna happen, it better happen quickly. You know what I mean? Man, all right. Oh, stop. I do age, but thank you very much. What's up? She asked, was it difficult wearing contacts? So I grew up with really poor vision. I started wearing glasses when I was like 3rd, 4th grade. Yeah, super cool. I had a bowl haircut too, rocking it. So anyway, don't judge a book by its cover. They may grow up. So I started wearing contact lenses to play football. So I'd worn them for a long time, but I wasn't prepared for these painted lenses because they're harder, they're stiffer, and also your vision's like this. You know, it's like you had this little kind of tunnel vision with both eyes. And so, you know, if someone talks to you here, you have to kind of, what? Which also, I think, kind of attributed to a lot of how I played the character. It's like, and if you watch the movies again, you watch closely, every once in a while, our contact lenses, especially in the first 2 films, they'll just be slipping. And so you'll see, like, every once in a while, like, I swear to you, all of the vampires are cross-eyed. So, or what's called, you know, when the eyes separate this way. It looks cool. I don't know. It works. You know, it's something. I was like, hey, we're sharks. Sharks, yeah. Except without the teeth. Again, you know, I miss the teeth. What can I say? All right, raise your hands. I want to see some more questions. I know we have only limited time here. Okay, there's other amazing artists that I cannot wait for you guys to talk to and meet. So, all right, we got a double hand over here. So I think you really want to ask this question. Yeah? All right, let's do it.
Hello, my name is Stephanie. So when you were saying Stephanie, first of all, I was like, wait, me? No.
Yeah, I was talking about you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. We owe everybody owes Twilight to you. So
okay. Hey, anyways, so you played a character with DID. Would you ever consider playing a character with autism?
I'm an actor, and I believe in. I think I can play anything personally. There's a big debate in the acting community about who can play what. I find if you limit one half, then you have to limit the other half, and that is a really dangerous precedent. I don't think only one group of people should play one group of people. I think that limits them and what they can do. And I think that's insulting. So, yeah, I would play someone with autism, 100%. Interesting thought, but yeah, I think at the end of the day, you know, I think we all are a little on the spectrum, you know. I think it's a good place to be. I think there's something beautiful about the uniqueness of the mind, and there's something absolutely astonishing. There's nothing to me, and I think most people agree that it's not disability. It's a new ability. It's something different, you know. And we are evolving as a race. We are evolving as a worldwide community. We are evolving as a people, and yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't know. I think as long as the script was great, you know, and doesn't like do anything, you know, stupid and negative. And there's a lot of stupid negative scripts out there. So I try to make sure that I pick my projects as to some things that I believe in, or pay a lot of money because I have 3 kids. So again, no, it's true. All right, I'll get back to you this way. Here we go. Yes, with the makeup. What's going on?
What's your favorite place to visit?
So my favorite place to visit? That's a great question. Honestly, my wife and I have been really into going to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Now, you know, you say Amsterdam, people immediately think of something seedy, but outside of that very small seediness, there is a beautiful world of museums and art and culture and parks and food and just wonderful people. Big biking city, and I love to be on my bicycle. I'm on my bike every single day. I like getting out and just being in nature. I have a question for you. What are you cosplaying? What is this? You gotta go cosplay? What is that?
Elena.
Get some makeup. What is it?
Elena.
So I'm Team Elena. That's what it is. There you go. Thank you. All right, we got another question. Yes.
What group of vampires do you like more, the Volturi or the originals?
Ooh, dude, that is hard, man. Oh, I don't like the Volturi. But I really like the actors who played them. I think because of where we are, I'm gonna go with the originals, y'all. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Some crusty old Italian vampires can take a walk, you know? Do y'all say that in New Jersey, or is that just a weird Texas thing? Take a walk? Yeah, Texas thing? All right, what can I say? I'm a Texas boy. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I got you. I just picked the one farthest away from you guys at all times, don't I? There's no rhyme or reason.
Sorry. I'm just wondering, as a Twilight fan, Twilight, love you. Twilight shaped my whole childhood. Yeah, love it. But in Breaking Dawn Part 2, I feel like thinking about this question, did you expect Carlisle like that whole thing? 'Cause I feel like as a Twilight fan, when we saw that, it like broke our whole world, like ruined it. Yeah.
So in therapy, we talk about this. It's deconstruction, right? It is an immensely difficult job to translate or to take, a gigantic book thick with all those pages and to turn it into a film that is palatable over the course of, a couple hours, right? And then to put in a surprise that not only honors the book, but comes out of left field. And so I think Melissa Rosenberg, massive kudos to her for creating that with Bill Condon, our director at that time. Honestly, we're really excited about it. Because I know it was heartbreaking. I know because we had the premiere at the LA Live, and there was thousands of people at attendance, thousands, I think it was 3,000 people or something watching the screening. And when I don't know, when Peter's head when Carlisle gets a head lopped off, the screams. And these weren't just like, it's a monster. It was like, no! What did you do? And then it kind of grew. And then, you're seeing these characters we've come to love, just one after another, just meet their untimely demise, and then Jasper gets killed, and then it's like, and honestly, I was kind of nice. I was like, oh, they